Rafael Repullo and Natalia Fabra, the chair of the scientific committee, and I'm Javier Garayazabal, the chair of the local committee. Well, I want to welcome you all to this 41st symposium of the Spanish Economic Association. Well, the scientific committee has done a superb job selecting papers and organizing very interesting sessions. I think there are 420 people registered, 335 papers to be presented, and about 140 people participating in the job market. We, the local committee, have been working a lot to make your stay here in Bilbao a pleasant one, so please enjoy. Well, I would like to thank our sponsors, of course, the University of the Basque Country, the Basque Government, Bilbao Turismo and Convention Bureau, Ramón Areces Foundation, and Urrutia Lejalde Foundation. And I have just a couple of announcements, organizational announcements to make. Today and tomorrow, lunch and coffee breaks will be here in the hall and also in the Chillida room in the first floor. The coffee break in this morning, only very few people were in the Chillida's room. I recommend the Chillida's room. It has a spectacular view. Plus, vegans and anyone with food intolerance, they'll have special meals there. Also, please do not forget to bring your invitations for today's cocktail and tomorrow's dinner. And I think that's all. Someone took by mistake someone else's Congress bag. Well, they are all the same, but in that particular one, there was a cell phone. So please look inside your Congress bag and see if there is a cell phone. And if you do, you find it, bring it to the registration desk, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Javier. Just very brief words. Thank you for the local organizers for making this possible, for the association for supporting the conference, and to the scientific committee that have done a great job in selecting a great set of papers. Thank you to all of you because you make this conference possible by submitting your work. And also thank you to the first-class keynote speakers that we are going to have during this conference. Eliana La Ferrara, who's going to be talking to us just when we finish, Nagori Iriberri, and Barbara Rossi. I think these are the best ingredients to guarantee a great success for this conference. Thank you again to all of you.
Okay, thank you, Javier and Natalia. My name is Rafael Repullo. I'm the president of the Spanish Economic Association. I just want to give you a warm welcome to the 2016 symposium. This is as you can see in the program, the 41st symposium. The first one took place 40 years ago in the campus of Autónoma University in Barcelona. I did attend that symposium, so you can have an idea of how old I am. I was a student, okay, not presenting a paper. And one of the things that happened to me in that occasion, 1976, is that I saw the presentation of a young and very promising economist, Andreu Mas-Colell, who was there. 22 years later, in 1998, the Spanish Economic Association was created under the initiative of mainly Salvador Barbera, and its first president was, well, Andreu Mas-Colell. So I'm sort of following in their footsteps. The association is thriving. We have lots of activities, of course, apart from the symposium that, as I just noted, is older than the association. We have the journal series. Here I have the journal. And we have 4 committees that are working on various important topics, like the Committee on the Situation of Women in the Economy, the Committee of Education and Economics, there is an Industrial Organization Committee, and finally there is a Spanish Business Cycle Dating Committee. I would like to, going back to the symposium, thank the key people that helped organizing this event, Natalia Fabra as chair of the Scientific Committee, and Javi Gardiazabal, the Local Arrangements Chair. I have organized in the past a similar size meeting as this one, and I know the enormous amount of work that it takes, so thank you very much to both of you on behalf of the association. Let me just say something about the venue. I mean, this is pretty amazing, as I think that all of you have realized by now. And one member of the council of the association just told me this morning, I like it very much, let's keep it. I guess that this is going to be tricky, but anyway, you can tell your authorities that we like it.
I'll try.
Okay, so before I do the main task that I have today here, which is to chair the invited session of Eliana La Ferrara, there is an important thing that I have to do, which is to announce the series award. The Spanish Economic Association gives an award to the best paper published in series in this journal during the last 2 years. This year's award for papers published in 2014 and 2015 was selected by a committee that consists of Jaime Alonso, Maya Well, and Diego Puga. And I'm very happy to announce that the committee selected the paper, The Real Estate and Credit Bubble, Evidence from Spain, which was published in August 2014. Now, the paper has 5 co-authors, and the co-authors are, let me read the names, Oslem Akin, José García Montalvo, Jaume García Villar, José Luis Peidró, and there is another one who is José María Raya. 5 people affiliated to the Universidad Pompeu Fabra. Unfortunately, none of the 5 is here. So what we have done is to ask the director of the Barcelona Graduate School of Economics and professor of Pompeu Fabra University, Teresa García Milà, to collect the award. The award is, the association is poor, there is no cash, but we have produced a very pretty engraved medal that 5 of them actually, for the people, but the medal is on its way, so I'm not sure that we will be able to deliver it physically to Teresa, but let me read the statement of the committee before and see if the medal arrives. The statement says as follows: this article makes an impressive use of much lender-borrower data to document lending practices during Spain's real estate and credit bubble. It has arrived. Okay, wonderful. Okay. It shows that banks took excessive risks during the boom, for instance, applying the same spreads to employed and non-employed borrowers. Controlling for borrowing fundamentals, savings banks rescued during the crisis applied even softer standards. And lenders bypassed regulatory restrictions on loan-to-value ratios by encouraging overvaluation. This is an outstanding and careful research contribution that is very informative about Spain's recent boom and bust, and in the opinion of the jury, well deserves the series award. So I have here with me now the beautiful medal in a beautiful box, which I'm going to deliver